are now in the presence of a king.
Smiling's my favorite. What is going on, amazing, beautiful people? Welcome to a Just Chatting. I want to see everybody dance. Let's dance.
You are now in the presence of a
That's not for that. He's getting jiggy with a basket. How is everybody doing today? And this Friday night, you made it through the week. We got Squint in the VC. We're going to be reaching out to him soon. We're going to be opening it up here. There's the beautiful Miss Gamer right there. Hello, love. Big shout out to all the sponsors up in the chat. Dazzo is up in the house. Cole Stillings. Hashtag health. Let's get this shit on the road. I ain't got all... Oh, man. Uncle Scott is here. Statue is up in the house. Barto is also here. Zeno Supreme Canadian. Welcome to the Jeffrey and Dangle podcast. Yeah, it is Friday night, right? Well, it's Friday afternoon. Friday afternoon. Let's undeafen. Let's see if Squint is... Let's turn this down. There we go. Let's get some people's music. There's the beautiful Miss Gamers. It's the remix.
Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color?
It's just all rolls in. Just rolls right in. Steve Silent, what's going on? Okay. We're going to play that. I don't know if they can. Green. It's always green. It's always going to be green. Oh, there you are.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure if me talking was going to be like
I'm not hearing you at all, buddy.
You're not hearing me?
Assuming you're having some audio technical difficulties.
How is he not? Hey, Mr. Sleepy. Let me make sure.
Okay, I hear you on your channel. I just don't hear you in Discord.
You should hear me in here. Are you sure you don't hear me? Let's exit out and come back in here. How about now?
No, still got nothing.
All right. How about if you exit out and come back in?
Did you check your just in your settings, like your audio video stuff?
Yep. Well, you can't hear me. Mr. Sleepy, what's going on? Why can't he hear in here? That's a first. It's got to be something on his end.
Yeah, it is a first that I can't hear.
I don't, yeah, my output input is all set. No. Oh, shit. I just exited out.
All right, let me check my
You should. Why don't you hop out and hop back if you're watching the stream? What's up, Chris?
Fuck you!
Devin TP is
I'll
up in the
I'll
house.
hop out and hop back in.
OG Boy 805 is here. Limitless Sam. I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me now?
Oh, can't hear you in Discord.
Well, what the shit?
I only hear you on your my settings real quick.
How about in here? Can you hear me in here? No. That's weird. Shafraz Pasha. We'll kind of we'll chat it out a little bit while
I have to keep unmuting your
while Squint checks it out. OG Boy, how you doing? Hey, what is up, DK? I think he already checked his. It's not my fault, Ash. It's not. What's up, DK? DK, how's Bassman doing? Hey, Lauren. So we figured we would just do a Q&A. It's been a long time since we've done one of these. Just to kind of just sit back, game config moment. You're timed out, Sam. Oh, man. Operative Phoenix, what is popping? Okay.
Did you drink my Mountain Dew? Did you drink my Mountain Dew? Let me smell your breath. Let me smell your breath. Oh, you Mountain Dew drinking bitch.
I love that fucking video. I'm wondering.
Yeah, still got nothing coming from you through Discord.
I'm wondering if his chat can hear me. Still has medical issues. Okay. Well, tell him I said what's up, man, and I miss him. Good dude. He's a good dude, Bassman. We still have his name up.
I'm going to close completely out of Discord and
back there.
it.
Oh, you can't see it that way. Hold on. There you go. You heard you on Squint's side, but he had to watch your stream first. Oh, okay. What's up, Master Ninja? Yeah, not really sure why Squint can't hear me. We haven't changed anything. And we're in the arcade, so he's got permissions to talk in here, so I'm sure he'll figure it out. Discord needs a game config. So we figured we'd just do a Q&A, like a Q&A, just chatting. It's been so long since at least on this channel, since we've done a Q&A. I think the last just chatting Q&A we did, correct me if I'm wrong, but it might have been, can you hear me? I don't think you can hear me yet. I think it was when me and Jenny came back from Tennessee, or me and CJ might have done one after that. Thank you, Mr. Sleepy. Did you drink my Mountain Dew? Oh, you Mountain Dew drinking, bitch. Now, Squint. Hey, Squint.
It's still not working. I can't hear you at all. Can you hear me through Discord?
All right, you know what we're going to do? We're going to let me do what he just did. Let me restart my Discord. Hold on. Let me. So while we do it, listen, throw some questions out there. Ask anything you want. Well, within reason. Within reason. Any questions? We'll even do. I don't know if I want to open it for support questions, but you know, we could end task on Discord. There we go. Let's fire Discord back up. So when is MTG coming back? I don't know what's wrong with Discord. Is MTG coming back? Yes. I spoke with CJ. We just don't know when. I was hoping to kind of get it kicked off after the first of the year, but I don't know. I cannot get a definitive answer on that, Dazzle. I really wish I could. What got me into YouTube? Jeff Favignano, Bay Area Bugs, Polecat. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with the Discord. Oh, we're signed back in. Let's go see if he can hear us now. How about now? Fingers crossed. Nope, he can't hear us.
Nope, still don't got you in Discord.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know why he can't hear me in Discord.
It's really weird.
Well, shit, Squint. What do we do now?
Do you want me to try? I don't know. Do you have another room that we can use that you can lock?
Pop up to the office waiting room. And the we're gonna pop up there. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I don't hear you in here either.
Okay, so and Squint, you are sure? Squint, you're sure you have in your Discord settings your input and output are set on everything that you have right now, your exact headphones? What got me into YouTube was watching Bay Area Bugs, Jeff Favignano, and Polecat play 5M, 5PD. I absolutely loved watching those guys. And COVID, COVID hit, so we were like, let's do it. And I had a partner at work, another supervisor named Mike Albano, that was like, dude, you should totally do YouTube. You could do it. You've got the voice for it. And Jenny's told me that. A lot of people have told me that I've had the voice for it.
Quick question.
You can hear me, right, Hash?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. So it's got to be something on Squint's end then.
I hear you, Hash.
Oh,
and he can hear me.
No, actually, I don't hear you. I only hear you through Jeffrey's stream. So
oh, okay.
I
was like, what the
I
fuck?
just checked, Jeff. I don't have you muted.
All right, I'm about to go kick a puppy. I'll see y'all later.
What? Who kicks puppies?
I kick puppies. I punch babies. You kick the puppy first. I gotta go.
That wasn't even a question. That was more of a comment. Well, hey, what's up, Night Cop? Hey, beautiful. He said, well, you definitely have a radio face. Not sure about the voice. Oh, God, that's great. Top 10 best plugins, mods, and scripts for LSPDFR. Well, I'll tell you right now, I think the best scripts.
Try to get this figured out here quickly.
I'll go into my folder, and I'll tell y'all.
Check my settings. I have my microphone and my headphones and everything are set right.
Blood and gore, ambient effects, crawl injury, fast draw. Stop reversing while breaking.
Computer settings.
I think some great plugins are Clear the Way, obviously. Traffic Block, I think, is great. The Spotlight mod, turn off that engine. Sticky Wheels, KTFDO, keep the doors open. I think that's a great mod. And, of course, the basics. All of JoJo's mods, Grammar Police, and, of course, Call Out Interface, amazing mod. Holster sounds. And I love What's Your Name Again.
Okay. Oh, now I got it.
You hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, what was it?
It was on my end. So apparently something happened with my headphones and they disconnected and connected under another name.
Oh, under your
So
Windows settings?
that and then my output device settings in Discord.
Ah,
I had to figure. So, okay, we are good.
gotcha.
I apologize for that. It was all on my end. My bad, everybody. My bad.
His fault.
It's my fault. It's my fault.
M Vowels hitting the support membership right there, man. Appreciate that, brother. M Vowels coming through with the support membership. Yeah, it wasn't my fault, Hash. Yeah, he said I wanted it to be Gigi's fault.
It was my fault. It was my fault. Hash wanted it to be your fault.
Dead Got Gone Guys. Dead Got Gone Guys is up in the house. Kathleen Schwartz is also here. And wow, look at M Vowels coming through with 5 gifted memberships. Uzi Sage, Operative Phoenix, Limitless Sam, DK, Jessica Traxel, and High Guy Gaming. Gift hypes. There's Hash. Gift hypes. Should we do it? Should we do a Superman for him, Squint?
Superman.
We got to do a Superman, right?
Have him help me figure that part out. I'll get back to your question that you had asked me earlier. So, Jeff, before you hopped on, Operative had asked me the same question for both of us as far as like what got us into YouTube. So for my answer for that, I'll say I actually got started on Twitch, following a couple other people with Flight Sim specifically. I was really heavy into Flight Sim in the years prior to 2021. So I started on Twitch doing some flights and stuff, and then I was on YouTube one day and I came across some of Jeff's videos and some of CJ's videos. I had already gone through and played some GTA 5 on my console and saw all the LSPDFR stuff, and I totally got into that and started getting into the SLRP stuff, and I wanted to get into that. And so basically with that following, I kind of bring Jeff and CJ and also Benzo into my desire to want to get into YouTube and streaming and stuff. So what else we got?
Okay, there you go.
Questions in the chat, everybody.
Hold on, we're going to do the welcome.
Welcome.
It might be my can
Okay.
desk. My microphone picks up a lot.
It got really crazy there. I'm sorry, Squint. I heard most of your answer. Just this overlay I'm using has a different like gifted membership sound, and it just went absolutely bonkers.
Gotcha.
I don't know if I just accidentally turned it off. I don't think I did.
No, I basically was just saying that, I was on Twitch doing my flight sim stuff, and then I came across like yours and CJ's videos, looking something up on YouTube one day, and Benzo stuff, and basically like between you, CJ, and Benzo is what got me into wanting to do YouTube.
I can honestly say that I was responsible for your first video.
Yes, you were.
The scary game there.
Yes, you were. The giveaway that I won.
The giveaway, yep.
Yep. So.
I feel
Yeah,
special.
definitely.
And
You
you're
are very
special.
special.
No, you're
You
special.
are no, you're special.
You're special. Stop.
You're
M.
super special.
M Vols, real quick. M Vols came through with a 10-pound super chat, which equates to like 3,000 American dollars, right? I think I'm right on that, if my math is correct. It's like 3,000 not real dollars,
You
not
all
like
get to your
pounds or
questions.
fake dollars. Hope everyone is having a great day and hype the GTA 6 trailer. I know I may live stream that. I'm not going to lie. We may live stream it and then talk about it. I'm really thinking about doing that. It's going to be at 9 a.m. And then the beautiful Miss Gamer coming through with 5 gifted memberships as well. Shafraz Pasha Voices, John Games Official, Echo, and Dimitrik Howard, all getting gifted memberships from the beautiful Miss Gamer. So M Vowels and
I see your
beautiful Miss Gamer
Thank you for
coming through,
popping in.
showing the love. And favorite simulator, as far as simulator games, the only one I've ever really played was Farming Simulator. So I would have to say that one's mine.
I just started that one yesterday, actually.
It's
kinda getting the
it's
feel for it.
slow, but it's kind of fun.
It is. It's interesting. I did the medium. I started off at the medium, and it's like I started off at the farm or whatever, and there's like these question marks, and then I click the left stick on it, and it's like, yeah, in the beginning, your intro, basically your tutorial, and I'm like, I didn't get a fucking tutorial. And I started kind of figuring it out on my own. But really quick, Zeno asked a question. Are you retired military? And what got you into the armed forces?
Thank you, love. I love you so much. M Vowels, thank you so much. God bless you.
I served 12 years, just over 12 years. I ended up having a brain tumor, which was found back in 2013 after I had a seizure while I was in Afghanistan. They did surgery, did radiation, chemo, all that, and I was then medically retired due to my inability to deploy. My MOS at the time required me to deploy and basically be at the ready. And because of the requirement for consistent MRIs, which they do not have in most places easily accessible when we were forward deployed. So they decided that the best thing for me was to be retired. So I got the medical retirement, which is the same thing as a retirement, and I actually get paid more because I get a compensation through the VA vice an actual retirement paycheck, which gets taxed. So
That's pretty great.
yeah. So, and I still have the option to work as well. I'm not restricted to just living off of my retirement because hell, you all know nowadays the prices of everything. Nobody can afford to live off of hell, even what I get. I mean, what I get a month, like back in the day, like I could easily live off of that and still have a bunch left over. So, but I will say, gas prices are coming down. I just saw gas yesterday for $2.49.
This dangle baby.
Yeah, they're coming down a little bit.
2 weeks ago.
Dazza
So,
tipped $20.
We still have
Hold
some
up.
that are just over
Just
$3,
take
which is
my
the
money,
spread is kind of
okay.
weird, like all throughout the city. But thank you, Zeno. I appreciate that. It was my pleasure. I missed it. I had an absolutely great time in the military. Obviously, like wartime, nobody likes wartime, but you do what you got to do. And the second part of your question, what got me into it? I had actually, prior to 9/11, because I went in in 02. So prior to 9/11, I was already interested in going into the military. I had a couple buddies of mine in school that were going to the Marine Corps, and originally I wanted to go into the Navy, and I wanted to be a pilot. Huge Top Gun fan, and behind enemy lines. So I wanted to be a pilot. However, I ended up going in enlisted, and I ended up going over to the Marine Corps because I decided I wanted to be the best. So then 9/11 happened, and my mother would not sign my life away until I turned 18, to where I could sign my own life away. So February of 2002, I went to the recruiter's office and signed the papers, and was considered a coolie in the deployed entry program. And then July of 2002, I went off to boot camp. So, and I wouldn't change it for the world. If I could go back, I'd do the same thing again. I miss it. I had a lot of fun. I met a lot of great people, lifelong friends, great experiences. I got to do a lot of stuff that a lot of people would never dream of doing, or have the opportunity to do. Had the opportunity to fly in the backseat of an F-18 back in 2007. I worked on the USS Nimitz on the flight deck of the carrier, which is actually rated as the second most dangerous job in the world. Did 2 deployments doing that. Traveled all over, traveled the Middle East, traveled Southeast Asia. Got stationed in Japan for 3 years. Went to Afghanistan. Yeah, it's been it was a great life. I really enjoyed it, and the powers that be had different different design for my future, and so here I am.
And we appreciate you for your service, sir.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Honestly. Code Blue, I want to say thank you. I didn't want to deafen you or, to respond to my chat, especially with your story of how you got into the military and that. So I'm just going to real quick just play catch up real here. Code Blue, Thank you so much. You're absolutely amazing. Seeing that kind of comment just really makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Sage, I saw your comment on Chris's chat. Honestly, I think GTA 6 is going to come out next year. That's my own personal opinion. Criminal Justice is up in the house. Sup, Sang? And I see Dazzo came through with a $20 tip straight through Stream Elements. Dazzo is an amazing person, regardless of the donations that he dropped in the support. So he's got a YouTube channel. Go check him out. Hashtag Definitive GG. Obviously, Criminal Justice. Delvin, we're just chatting about anything. Gloriously Lame, how are you doing? And we're gonna kind of just answer questions as they come.
Dangle, baby.
Sandy,
give me a Snickers bar.
Who tipped $500? The budget worked out. Hope this helps this holiday season.
Who was that? Squint, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Who the fuck was that?
What?
It said, you know who this is. The budget worked out. Somebody just tipped $500 and says that they hope it helps this Christmas season.
Damn. Is it just like a blank, like there's no name?
It just says you know. It just says you know who this is. I
mean, I have a few ideas.
I do too. He said, I smell either Fester or Statui. I know Statui is I know Statui is in the chat right now. It's Statui says, no, that was not me. I just got a text from who it was. I didn't see you in the chat. I did not. I don't know if this person wants me to say it or not. Hey, what's up, Spider? Congratulations, Spider. Oh, man. I don't know if this person wants me to say it or not. Spider hit his his watch hour, so he's gonna be
Monetized.
completely monetized here, and I'm totally gonna become a member over there. John Games Official, what's going on? 87 Lee, hello governor. I don't. Okay, there it is. It was indeed Fester, ladies and gentlemen. Fester coming through.
Yeah, he was my
Fester coming through with a $500 tip straight through Stream Elements, ladies and gentlemen. Me and Fester were chatting on the phone yesterday, and we were speaking about, you know, Christmas and things coming up, and he knows how much I've just been kind of fucking freaking out over here because, you know, it's just, you know, it is what it is. But Fester, Jesus, man, thank you. Thank you so much, man. Fester coming through. In the chat we had, that was just completely, I'm getting red. Squint, you got anything to answer over there? I'm getting so red right now. I could feel myself heating up over here, man. Oh my God. I'm sorry.
So Angel said, no, you're good. You're good. Angel says, how do you see your channel in terms of what direction you want to go with it? So honestly, I want to follow in, you know, the footsteps of Jeff and CJ and Benzo. I mean, it's going to take some time to get there because I, you know, simply don't have all the time at the present to fully devote to the channel. But in the somewhat near future, I will have more of that time to do so, and you know, I'll do what I can to make the channel grow, increase, you know, content, and on my own side, get more into being better about like stuff with modding and learning that side of it so that I can turn around and put out videos to help those that are, you know, at the lower level and in need of help. I do hope to develop a Discord channel at some point, you know, as a lot of you have done. Mine will probably start when I get to like that 1,000 mark for subscribers, and which will also be something that I plan to, you know, monetize the channel eventually once I reach my requirements. But I do also want to put out there too, like I like the feedback from people that watch, and I want to be able to build my channel based on the content that you guys want to see, because that's honestly what I'm here for, is to create content that you guys want to see, not necessarily just what I want to put out, because maybe something that I like other people aren't into or whatnot. I've definitely built up my game status as far as, you know, the different types of things that I stream and stuff. Granted, Gigi and I, you and I pretty much just do a lot of golf, but
Yes.
People
And it's
watch,
fun.
you know, people, it is, and I get the enjoyment of creating the content. I enjoy having the people in the chat, and just that general, you know, lax conversation about whatever, basically, like, you know, whatever we're doing now. But I definitely want to create a channel that people go to because they enjoy seeing the variety of content, and they know that their, you know, recommendations or their likes are heard and presented through the channel. So that is where I'm at right now and where I see it going in the future. It will take a little time to get there, and I know I can do it, as long as my followers can understand that and still stick with me. That's all I ask for.
Amen. Amen. John Richard is up in the house. What's up, John? Lee, I got you. I got you. Do you have any funny LSPDFR moments that you can remember? There is one where I was live with LSPDFR. What's up, Echo? And I had somebody pulled over on the bridge, and it was on an overpass, and I fell off that overpass, and I survived. And right as I stood up, the person I had pulled over, I guess, felt like jumping off the bridge as well. and you just heard them scream and then just splat, and they did not survive. And YouTube, it's a game. We're talking about a game here. Do you remember that, Ash? So that was probably one of the hardest times I've laughed. And then lately the laughs have been the I'm just really pissed off right now, like I can't believe you're crashing on me again kind of laugh. So those aren't fun laughs. Gloriously Lame, you totally should. You totally should. What do you think, Criminal Justice? I remember one of your first patrols and you were talking to the guy and all of a sudden you accidentally hit the back. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes, I actually remember that in all the flares that I throw too. And then it became to the point where I started saying Hash's name after every flare that I threw because I'd hit that fucking button. Echo, I did not. I don't know if it's the simple mods, the simple HUD, simple control. I have not tried taking those completely out yet, but I've heard other people that play it and use those mods and it works great. I'm also wondering if it's HUD toggler or HUD control or whatever the hell it is. What's up, JT? JT says he's got me, though. That's right. We are going live with JT on Tuesday. We're going to go live and we're going to... No, well, wait. Are we going live or are we just going to... We're going to link up on Tuesday, JT and I, and try to figure it out. Do I use Reshade? Because now there's a conflict between Reshade and ELS. I do use Reshade. Well, no. I use NVE's Reshade. Moo? Moo. Not live, my God. I got you, bud. No live. Captain Bapton, what's going on? When is Benzo going to deliver that ass? Well, probably next week.
Oh, for golf.
Maybe it is NVE. Maybe it is NVE, folks. When is Meet the Gamers coming back? Hopefully soon, Spider. We just spoke of that very briefly at the beginning of the stream. Lead, everybody in here, does anybody in here have NVE and their game runs great?
So, Jeff, I started having issues when I was running NVE. I would get the game crash, but that was also prior to me having my increased number of RAM or amount of RAM that I had.
Right.
So I haven't tried it again yet because I just haven't gotten back into, since the update and everything, I haven't gone through and reinstalled stuff that I want to have in it because I ended up having to do a clean install of LSPDFR prior to the update, and I haven't gone back in to figure out what I'm going to put in it because I know I was having issues with Simple HUD as well. And
yeah.
So I went through and created one without Simple HUD with like all the stuff in it that I wanted, and then I had another one that had NVE in it, and the one with NVE without Simple HUD was causing issues. So I uninstalled NVE and haven't tried it again yet with my updated RAM.
Yeah, mine just crashes hard right to the desktop, or it'll freeze to a black screen and the audio will just start looping. It's all good, Spider. We're hoping to do it early next year. We want to bring it back. We do. We want to bring it back. The NVE stands for Naughty Visual Effects. Maybe I'll try a file with just Quant V, or CJ and I used to be really big Make Visuals Great Again fans. Loved it until I started seeing other mods, visual mods come out that just had a more realistic look, where Make Visuals Great Again has a cartoony kind of look. ELS lights flicker the screen. Is it the clouds that does that on Vals? That is, I did not know that. Mr. Game Config, what is up? I got you, Spider. I think Lee is drinking.
Who's drinking?
Lee.
Can I have one?
He can't type for some reason. He's having a hard time. I'm still blown away at the love that y'all have shown in this live stream. Like, I feel like I had to like adjust my lighting so I wasn't so fucking red.
So Jeff, really quick,
Yeah.
I want to give you a heads up about your gift that you're getting today.
It hasn't come yet. I was hoping it was going to come before we went live.
Well, I want you to do it on SLRP because I know you have.
Yes. Oh, that's right. We will be live tonight again.
So.
Fucking.
Oh, Angel says hi, by the way.
Hey, Angel. Hola. ¿Qué pasa? Mr. Game Config. This is Santa Claus. Did you order a game config? You son of a bitch. Hey, Luca. It's the two.
So, I want to warn you that it may or may not cause a little waterworks. So be prepared.
Oh, man. What are you trying to do to me, man?
I'm not trying to do anything to you. It's a total from the heart gift. And it's not my intention for the waterworks, but they might be there. Just saying.
Okay.
So be prepared. I wanted to give you that heads up.
If it shows up before we end this live stream, do we do it here? Or
No,
is it coming mail, regular mail?
It's USPS, but it'll be there. It's like out for delivery. I verified today.
Okay, yeah, my mail usually comes around 4 or 5 o'clock.
Yeah, so that should be perfect timing.
Oh man,
for
you
to
got
have
me.
it before you stream.
You got me nervous to open it now.
No, don't be nervous. Like it's not.
Oh man.
You're gonna absolutely love it, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I can tell you, Hash and Statui already know, and Chris actually already know what it is, and I think they can agree with me when I say that it's possibly going to cause some waterworks.
I doubt it's a Jack in the Box.
Tears of joy, not tears of sadness.
Statui, Chris, and/or Hash, feel free to DM me right now, privately. Oh man.
They already know. They're not telling you.
Well, I am. It's my dick in a box.
How did you know?
Fester said, I doubt it's a Jack in the Box. What's up, Benjamin? How you doing, bud?
Nobody's got AIDS.
We're answering questions within reason. Apex, thank you. It's my better than average Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Better than Charlie's Christmas tree. Slightly better than Charlie Brown's. You know what I fucking mean. I'm flustered. That gift would bring tears to my eyes, Hash.
What did he say it was?
Is dick in a box. That would bring.
Mine's a little too big to fit in a.
There's no box. He'd have to pay freight shipping, is what he's saying.
I'd have to ship myself.
He'd need he would need an 18-wheeler to come here. He's getting a blow-up doll. What's up, Crossy? How you doing? Bigger tree than I have. I don't think we're doing trees this year at all. Really, Sage? Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no more video games, or games unlimited games but games unlimited games but no more games? Wait, hold on. Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no more video games, or games unlimited games but no more? Did you mean to say bacon? I think he meant to say bacon at the end instead of games. In that case, keep the bacon. Give me games. Somebody else is day drinking. John Richards said, dream on, Squint. What's yours and Squint's reason for joining SLRP, and what got you to join? My reasoning was that you know what, Squint, you go ahead. Go first, bud.
Okay. Well, so I had first seen, I think it was actually Benzo doing some SLRP. Maybe he was with OCRP at the time. And I thought that was like just super cool. And then I ended up seeing CJ's video when he was starting off with FD. And I was watching Spider Gaming's video live stream on that and started chatting with him on his live stream.
Hell yeah, Spider Gaming.
And shortly after that, I ended up joining, and yeah, I loved it. And I was like, this is awesome, and I honestly I never want to leave. I never do. The people in the community are awesome.
Yes.
It's all across the board, not just the FD side, but everybody, the all the way up to the founders, Mark, and back when Pig was in it, the stuff that they do for the server. I don't think you could find that in any other server, honestly. The all the stuff that they take upon themselves to, keep the server free for all the members, and constantly providing updated, vehicles and scenes and stuff within the server and everything. It's amazing what they do and what they take upon themselves and how devoted they are to the server itself and obviously all of the members of the server. So I don't ever see myself going anywhere else other than SLRP. If I'm not an SLRP, I'm not in anything.
Yep. Same here. The only reason I'm leaving SLRP is if they shut that shit down or kick me out. But other than that, I mean, I'm not.
Agreed. Hey, Operative, welcome back.
Well, right now I'm looking for a video, right, that I have posted. Let me go to my playlist real quick, right? View your channel. Why I got in it, starting my YouTube channel is the main reason for it. Again, like I said earlier, watching Jeff, Fabiano, Bay Area Bugs, and Polecat. Getting my PC, it was the whole reason for it was to get into a 5M server. And I actually have, if I'm going to go to videos and I'm going to go from starting with oldest, there is a 50-minute video that I have that is absolutely cringe. Okay? I should see a flux in views in this video. Click this link and then just pause the video. And then after this live stream's over, go check this video out. This is my very first gameplay ever in a 5M server. It was some public server. The thing's only got 78 views and 5 likes.
Definitely checking that thing out. That's going to be epic.
This is my very first 5M gameplay. And it was so cringe. It was so awful. So I was like, you know what? Let me take a break from this and let me get into LSPDFR and hey, what's up, Harmison? Let me get into LSPDFR. I started watching tutorials and then that's when I came across CJ and amen, Benjamin. I agree with you, man. And of course ran across Benzo. So got into LSPDFR tutorials and all that and was still kind of put the whole 5M thing on a back burner, although, I was always talking with CJ. And we even went into a couple of friends we had, a couple of their 5M servers, and played around a bit, but never really was a serious thing. So I was watching Benzo, and the thing I was more blown away the most when I first seen Benzo playing SLRP was the radio, how realistic, how he was talking to real people, but it sounded like
same here.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, it sounds like you're on a real police radio, right?
Yeah. It's
yeah.
And I think the thing for me was like, because I didn't know much about how all of that worked at the time. I was still new to the whole like LSPDFR thing, and then at 5M and all that, like I had no idea like how all that worked out.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, they're giving directions and dispatching like the postal codes and stuff like that. And I was like, how do they know where to go? Like,
and that's the beauty of it.
This is awesome.
And that was the beauty of it was the, yeah, it was the fact that I got Benjamin on the mind. It was the fact that I went in there knowing very minimal about 5M and about role playing in a serious matter, because SLRP, they're serious RPers there. We're serious role players. We do dick around often too, though. But it's it's kind of like it's not kind of, they teach you, you know what I mean? They teach you how to do it in that. And I applied at the same time as Maddie with Maddie as ball. We both applied at the same time. We both applied for LEO at the same time. We ran Civ together. We ran Civ with CJ in there, Dean, and it was just great. We stole a police car, put it on a flatbed. That was fucking hilarious. And then, yeah, that's what got me. It was Benzo, essentially watching Benzo play SLRP. And then when I came in and just seeing how super fucking cool Mark is, Mark's a great dude, funny fucking dude. But
Yeah,
he
Mark
loves,
is great.
yeah, he loves his server. He loves his members. As of lately, life has gotten busy for Mark and pretty serious.
Welcome.
I
But
can't get enough of his role play in server. When,
oh yeah,
yelling at you, chewing your ass for all the
yeah.
cars. that
When
you
the sheriff comes through, I'm checking my P's and Q's, man. I really am.
Great.
And
It's
Dallas
really
is great, and Statui's great, and Benjamin's great, and all of our other LEO folks, Ramon, just great people.
Welcome.
FD, every department. I could sit here for days. There's a ton of SLR. All the SLR people in the stream, raise your hand. Say what department you work for. And if you're new here, go check out any of my SLRP streams. Chances are whoever is raising their hand is linked in the description, except for Statui, which I'm going to change that tonight because Statui just recently started streaming. So I gotta
Yes, he
put
did.
Statui in my description.
You got to put me in your description too. I'm not in there.
Are you really? Stop.
I'm not.
Oh, you're going in tonight with Statui, my friend. Jeez.
A couple. I got a couple. Well, everybody. I want to give a shout out to my FD peeps. I got
FD.
Moody
Not true, Benjamin. That's not true.
and our top battalion chief, Big Chief, as
Big
everybody
Chief.
everybody calls him Little Chief because he's not the chief or the assistant chief, but he's my big chief. Shane, aka the Spider Gaming. I want to give a shout out to Captain Clay. I want to give a shout out to everybody. Everybody in the FD is awesome from the top down. All the people that just joined, they're learning, they're getting on it, they're professional about it, but they're having a good time. So welcome to all the brand new people that we have in FD, all the probies, and thank you for everybody above me and with me that has helped me grow. Although I haven't been on the channel much recently, and I do apologize. I miss it. Just life is busy, as everybody's gets from time to time. So, and then I want to give a shout out to all the PD people, all the civs, and everybody that makes SLRP what it is.
And the interviewers,
without
yes.
the
the
members, without the members, the channel wouldn't be anything. So.
I amen to that. Completely agree to that. Operative 5 months. Haley 14 months.
Yes, Chief Casey.
Chief.
Chief,
Elio.
fat
Look
chief.
at CJ is actually a CSO. If he would just come in and do his training,
Yes, he is.
CJ could be rocking a CSO charger and be part of LEO if he comes in and gets his training done. 18 months. Quick flex real quick. Circle the
Welcome.
wagons. Yes.
I got 2 questions on my end. GG would be
Yeah,
rush.
go for it.
So first one I have from Upper to Phoenix. He said, if you could have any one job in the world, what would it be?
What I'm doing right now.
So-
For me. Playing short answer, what I'm doing right now.
Yeah. And I've kind of developed a few over the years, but my absolute number one, and I was close a couple times, but I always wanted to be a cop in real life ever since I was a kid. It's the one thing that I couldn't wait till I turned 21 so that I could apply and go work for the police department. I was a police explorer when I was in high school, which was a super awesome program. Some places have the Explorer program, some places have the Cadet program. Basically the same thing.
Hold on, Benjamin. I got you. Hold on.
When I was getting out, I went through a police academy in North Carolina and graduated. And I applied at a couple different agencies, and one of the agencies I was actually going to be hired with. And then I ended up having a medical issue that caused me to lose that. And I applied again after I moved back here to one of the agencies here, and my medical history had caused some issues with that, and prevented me at the time from getting through there. So things at that point kind of have been like, you know what, it's just not something that you're going to be able to do because of this history, which was like my brain tumor, and part of that I developed blood clots. Blood clots are the biggest issue they worry about with, you know, me getting shot and bleeding out. So that would be my number one. Number two would be fire service. I've actually contemplated going and applying for some of the fire departments. A lot of our departments out here in Arizona between Tucson, Phoenix are hiring right now. I'll be moving to Phoenix in June this upcoming year. So be looking for stuff up there. I recently graduated school as a respiratory therapist. However, I have not gotten my licensing stuff yet, so I'm not working. The testing for that is quite rigorous, and I suck at tests. So I've been doing a lot of studying to make sure that I can pass that test. But yeah, number one, if I could have it, would be law enforcement. Local, county, state, federal. Right now, with all the federal crap going on, most likely not federal, but within Arizona, definitely. And then second question I had was from Angel. Top places on the bucket list that I would love to visit. I'll tell you, my number one is Tahiti. Always wanted to go to Tahiti. I love the islands. I've seen quite a few islands. Was stationed on an island. It's beautiful. The South Pacific is a gorgeous place. I love Hawaii. Wife and I just went back in October for our 1-year anniversary, delayed honeymoon, so to speak. But I also would love to go to Ireland. That's like my like one like tied spot with Tahiti is Ireland. I've been there technically, but I was in the airport. But I did get to enjoy 2 pints of Guinness at the airport bar on our way back from Afghanistan in 2011. And basically just Europe in general. I've always wanted to go travel Europe and see all the different places. Paris, Berlin. The UK, you know, London, Scotland, Amsterdam, Italy, all the places in Italy, Rome, Venice, Milan, Poland. I'm a huge World War II buff, so I've always
That would
always
be
been
pretty
interested in
cool.
going to see, like, go to Auschwitz and you know, a lot of the places, Plaszow, and a lot of those sites and stuff. More like to honor, you know, the Jewish people that, you know, were murdered and stuff during World War II. Is a horrible war, horrible history. But I'm fascinated by World War II and a lot of the things that occurred in Europe during that period. So
I got one from this tattoo. Said it's truly haunting. I bet, man.
I'm sure it is.
Question from John Richard that says, I have one for you, GG. With all the help you've gotten from the community, if it were to continue, could you financially do YouTube full time, and how's your health? Health is pretty much the same as it's been. Hasn't gotten better, hasn't gotten worse, knock on wood. I'm glad you brought up that question. It's a great question. I have received a lot of help from the community, not just since being off from work on this temporary disability, but geez, I mean, ever since I started this channel, I've always gotten support financially, as that's the question that John gave. You know, the American way, you know, absorbing more bills than you can handle. That's currently our situation now. It always has been since we bought this house. So the help that I have gotten from everybody One might think, dude, G's got to be living like a fucking king. Totally not true. You know, we're hurting just like any other average American here, especially with me being on temporary disability. But I can't explain it how much the help has meant and has helped in our situation. You know, everybody that drops everywhere is from, you know, $1, $5, $10, $500, $1,000, $4, $20, $69. It's just in the gifted memberships that day we were golfing in Squint, Blackwater, and Statui. I mean, y'all broke fucking records on that particular day, especially with the gifted memberships. It was like over 400 or 500 gifted memberships. It was a lot. It was a lot, and then the monetary support that came in. Could I live off of it? I could if I cut back on a lot of things that I don't want to say that we've gotten used to in life. I mean, things like if we went to one car instead of having two cars, if we, you know, went to regular internet instead of the business class, but the business class is what, you know, makes my streams run better, run smoother. I did used to have the regular internet, and then if the kids got on, it would just lag up my streams and that. So that's why we got this internet. So that's a tough one, John. Great question, because I really wanted to put out there that how much help, you know, that we've gotten to the channel from folks has literally just brought tears to my eyes on and off camera. There's times where I'll just be chilling with Jenny, just chilling, lying down in bed, hanging out, and I will just be in complete awe. And I would tell her, like, I can't believe that such and such did that today, and, you know, how much it really, really helped in our current situation, especially with Christmas coming up. So again, big shout out to Miss Gamer, ironically enough, gifting the five gifted memberships there. And of course, M Vowels coming through, showing the love, and Fester dropping a $500 tip, and Dazzo dropping the $20 tip straight through Stream Elements. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I think as the channel grows, as the views and the ad revenues start, you know, picking up, absolutely, I think. And yes, it is going to suck going back to work, man. It is going to suck going back to work in February. February 21st is our return date. Benjamin, we are so close. Big Jess, what's going on, man? Instatui. Coming through with a $300 super chat and says, love you, brother. Here's to 20K. I love you too. I you know, man, I don't just say that. I don't just say that. I really do love you all. I really do love you. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Dono hypes up in the chat. I'm just, I'm very blessed. I'm very blessed to, you know, be part of this community. It's an amazing community. It just is. Thank you, Benjamin, even if you are a Bills fan. Travis, I'm going to miss y'all too. Squint, I'm sorry. I kind of trailed off there. I'm so sorry. I hope I answered your question, John. Statui. You're a godsend, my friend. There's your music right there, sir.
My stream cannot hear you. And I don't know why.
They can't hear me.
No. My desktop audio is messed up for some reason. Let's see if this works real quick. For some reason, the Discord's not linking to my Streamlabs. Very weird. Anyhow, okay, I'll keep working on it.
I can't sign. I can try sign language.
I'm not really sure where. So I did have a question from Angel.
Hi, Angel.
Said,
I saw you pop in. Hey, buddy.
Want to tell us how you came up with your gaming channel name? So initially, I shortened it. So originally it was the Squint Gaming 0241, and then I dropped the 0241. It's still on my YouTube, I think, under the actual like link. However, I shortened it without the numbers because I liked just the Squid Gaming. So my second MOS that I had when I was in the Marine Corps was an imagery analyst, and my MOS number was 0241. Basically, my job was looking at imagery taken from either satellites or aircraft and exploiting that intelligence, piece of intelligence, and creating various products, whether it was like a helicopter landing zone study or a route study, a lot of stuff. I'm sure a lot of you probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but we looked at pictures. Back in the day, they utilized like microfilm and magnifying glasses in order to be able to do that. As technology grew, so did the ability for imagery to be
Hey, Arctic. Thank you, guys. Seriously, thank you so much. Take care, Big Jess. Much love, brother.
programs that we could literally look on a computer screen and analyze and exploit, interpret, so on and so forth. Well, one of the main nickname that imagery analysts got was Squint. We were called Squints. So, in a nutshell, that is the reason behind the name. It goes back to my second job in the Marine Corps, and also hence the I as my logo turned into a game controller. So there was some thought process behind what I wanted my name to be, what I wanted the channel name to be, and it took a little while, and I went back and forth with that or coming up with something different. However, it sunk, and I went with it, and I like it, really like it. So
Hell yeah. I got mine. Mine was actually thought of. First off, Benjamin wasn't really big into watching people video game. My kids were, but then I started watching so probably Jeff Favignano and Bay Area Bugs. Actually, I think it was Bay Area Bugs and Polecat. It was their prison escape video about 3 or 4 years ago. That's probably one of the first gaming videos I remember watching. Operative Phoenix, dog, German Shepherd. But my name was actually thought of, I mentioned him earlier, this kid Mike Albano that I worked with. He was another supervisor alongside with me. He has since left where I work. He was the one that came up with the Jeffrey Gamer, although he said to do it as Jeffrey Gomer and spell my name, spell gamer like Dahmer. So it would be Gahmer. And I was like, I don't know about that, and so we went with gamer and just kind of stuck with it. I wasn't planning on keeping it, to be honest with you. I was like, you know what? I just need to create a channel. I'll throw this name in there. And then once I got that, I went to Fiverr, and I remember having to save up for it. And Jenny actually helped me. Went to Fiverr and hired somebody to make an intro and a logo. And that's what they came up with. It was 2 G's. put together. You know, one inverted to make it look like a game controller, and I think the logo, I just instantly fell in love with it, and the logo is what actually kept me wanting to keep my YouTube name. So I think your channel logo is a huge part of your brand, your business, your channel, right? And Squint, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think one of the major things you want to do is one thing that I do, and I still do it. I always love going into people's chats, and if I have time, going in, saying what's up and all that. But when I first started going into people's chats, I remember going to like some pretty big YouTubers and just kind of getting my logo out there, getting people used to seeing it in the chat. So first off, they'd start being like, "Hey, Jeffrey, what's up? How you doing? Welcome back." And then people would start being like, "Oh, let me see what Jeffrey's got to offer," and go and click that name. You know what I mean? And then when the big YouTubers started, mentioning your name and stuff like that, it feels pretty great. So, my logo, just like everybody's logos, you try to make them stand out so that when people see it in the chat, it's just that there's no mistaken, like that is Jeffrey Gamer. You know what I mean? It's a big part of your brand, I think.
Oh, for sure. It totally is.
Yeah, huge part of your brand. But yeah, that's how my name came up. It was actually somebody else that thought of it. And yes, I do still get nervous. I do. I just told my wife that not so long, and Squint, I think I told you. Like, I still get nervous right before I hit that go live button. Like, it's just.
Oh, I do too. It's
a lot better. I mean, fuck. Back when I first started, I literally thrown up before going live because I was so nervous. Meet the Gamers, first time we had Benzo on, I literally threw up 2 minutes before. If you go back and watch that first fucking Meet the Gamers with Benzo on, 2 minutes after me coming on camera, I was booting. But it's gotten way better. You get more comfortable, and you get more open. And I don't hide anything from y'all. I'll tell you all the flaws. Well, not all flaws, but you know what I mean. It's
I think sometimes too, like I ended up like my very first live stream, I was freaking out when I did Father's Day because it was my very first live stream on YouTube. Like I had done Twitch, but I never had like my face, my whatever video listed on there. And Twitch is a lot of a different platform when it comes to streaming. YouTube has I don't know. YouTube just has a way of kind of getting your nerves up. And
yeah.
I think, I had some awesome feedback from Benzo. He DM'd me personally in Discord and gave me like huge hype for how well he thought that I did on my stream, and said that you present yourself well, like you seem like you know how to talk in front of people, and so I took that and I ran with it, and I do every time that I'm on. I try to do better. I try to make sure that I'm not doing that. The the constant ums and hums and.
Oh, I've done that. Oh, God, have I done that?
I got away from a lot of that when I was in the military, because when I was in Intel, we had to present in front of senior officers, generals, and you're presenting information, intelligence, vital intelligence, to people who listen to what you say and develop, different op plans and stuff like that based off of what you're presenting to them, and being able to speak eloquently and clearly, and with proper enunciation. You learn how to do that because it's one of those things that not everybody is built to be able to do right off the bat. Some people learn it, other people are born to just be speakers, but some people have to learn how to do that, and cutting out the hymns and uhs and ahs is a big part of that. And they try to teach that when you go through the schools, and they have you stand up and do presentations in front of your classmates to help you work through and get past all that. So I had some help with that aspect of it by doing the stuff on YouTube. But there's still always room for improvement. As for
Always. Oh, and like Hash said, I think the thing that now freaks me out the most is when shit goes wrong. You know, for instance,
that's
your
the
audio for some reason switching on its own, or when Streamlabs decides to mute all your desktop and mic audio. If I went and unplugged this mic and then plugged it back in, even though it's the same mic, Streamlabs is like, oh, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna reset everything to default, and it just. So then next time I go live, I'm all dancing and talking and singing, and people are like, "We can't hear you. Like nothing's happening. We don't hear nothing." It's because Streamlabs decided like that shit bothers me when you start to see dropped frames for no apparent reason, even though you've ran the same thing for years. You get those dropped frames; those start freaking you out. So,
Oh, yeah.
you know. But for the folks that said that somebody asked if they could shout me out in their first video. Absolutely, send me a link when you go live. And Harmison, I was not subscribed to you. I just went and checked. I just subscribed. I could have sworn I was subscribed to you, but I just did with notifications on. So I am looking forward to the next time you are live, my friend. I think that'll be great. I need just a couple minutes. I got to make sure my boys go get my other boy off the school bus. So anybody in chat, you got a question for Squint? Hit up the chat. We will. You know what I'll do is I'll pop on over to. I'll put it over.
I do have one from Angel, and I'll answer that once you get situated with what you're doing.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop up your stream.
Okay.
And then I'll just share my desktop so that they can just see your beautiful face while I step away for a few minutes and make sure that my youngest gets picked up off from the bus stop.
I just got a haircut yesterday, so I'm all nice and
fresh
clean now.
fresh,
So
all fresh and clean.
got that beautiful
Love.
mane, nice and trimmed. So a little trim on the beard too. So.
And there he is. There's the beautiful Squint right there, folks. We will be right back. Love you, Harmison. My pleasure, man. We will be right back.
All right. So, well, even though Jeff's gone, I'll go ahead and answer your question, Angel. Sorry, let me get this. There we go. Situated back properly. Yeah, operative. Sorry. Hey, I did see that. I'm gonna answer Angel's question real quick, and then I will bring up yours. Sorry, you can hear my freaking little barky dogs in the background. I apologize. um, so I enjoy playing COD outside of playing golf, like you said, golf and GTA. So between the GTA RP, SLRP, and like LSPDFR, haven't been in it recently as much. I've been playing golf with GG or busy with school and family stuff. Um, but I enjoy COD, which a lot of the games that I've enjoyed playing, I'm a PS type person, PlayStation person. Um, so a lot of the games that I've played in the past, I've played on PlayStation, and only recently did I get into gaming more so than just flight sim. So for years, I've had a computer, and it's always been doing flight sim and getting more and more into flight sim, doing you know having the money to buy add-ons for whether it's aircraft or scenery, and learning how to fly those aircraft because they're fully functional cockpits. Vice, the original Microsoft flight simulator back in the early '90s and stuff, and watching the slow progression of them build that up. I got into Prepared 3D after Flight Sim. Prepared 3D was a 64-bit Vice Microsoft Flight Sim X, which was a 32-bit, and just getting more and more into that, getting my yoke and getting like a throttle and rudder pedals and all that stuff to enhance the flight sim stuff. Um, I'm big into cars. I love cars as a hobby. I played a lot of the like Gran Turismo, always one of my favorite games. Um, I'm big into the excuse me, Need for Speed. I've played I think probably every Need for Speed game. I get all on PlayStation. Um, but I've started to kind of bring some of that over to the PC. So I'm into Forza. I do like playing Forza. I've played a little bit of ATS. I have ATS. I just haven't really been on it much. But I do want to get into that with you, Angel, and Gigi, and whoever else. Um, and Forza, I played on Xbox. I do have Xbox. I played that for a little bit. I think I had Horizon 7 on Xbox, and then I just got 5 on here. So I'm going to play that a little bit with Jeff at some point. Um, and the Modern Warfare, I've played all the Modern Warfares on PlayStation. Uh, and I now have two Modern Warfare 2 and 3 here on the PC, which I have 2 of my campaign live streams. I have yet to do the third to kind of finish out the campaign. I really like that one though. I like how they have it set up a lot more better than some of the previous ones. You have more of a free ability to go through and do stuff on your own without being led to go in a certain direction. One that I want to get into on PC, which I've already gone through and completed on PlayStation. I'm a huge fan of the Ghost Recon games, both Wildlands and Breakpoint. I've completed both of those, and I love the open map concept for both of those games. Excuse me. They are the ones that just they take a lot longer to go through and beat, so it's not just like a 1-2 day playing for a few hours and you beat the game. I had that with World War II and Cold War. They're very short stories, short campaigns, and I beat them both in probably like I think World War II I beat in like 2 days, and Cold War I think I beat in like 3 days. Um, so yeah, I like the stuff that has more of an open map concept. You can kind of go and do whatever you want, and you're not directed to go from one thing to another and finish in a certain order. Let's see, what else do I have? So I have Cities Skylines 2,
Love
which
that
I've
game.
really gotten into. Yes, yes, totally got into that. I gifted that to Gigi, and he is addicted. So yeah, you can blame that on me.
I actually accidentally I left earlier today. I was playing it this morning and I left it running on accident when I left. I went to go see
Oops.
Jenny at her work. Came back to a bunch of abandoned buildings.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but that game is a fun game. It's so fun.
Oh, it is. I used to love playing all the Sim City stuff when I was a kid growing up. So the fact that they have that and there's a lot more that you could do. The graphics are really good on it.
Yep.
It's a lot of fun.
Oh, I got you, John Richard. Keeping up with the chat is hard. It gets hard.
Yeah, let's see what else. I'm trying to think of what else I have. Oh, I have Towers 3, which is basically a air traffic control simulator. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good.
I've watched Jeff play that. I've watched Jeff play that.
So I started with that. I think
Harmison, I would say LSPDFR when it's not crashing, but SLRP, I know everybody enjoys it. I enjoy doing it. That would probably be my favorite one to stream. Although I love the golf and the Scream streams.
Yeah, I started with that one. I really enjoy playing that one. Towers 3 now, on the other hand, it's a lot heavier, so I can't play it on my laptop like I could with my other one. Oh, gotcha. Alternate. Gotcha. Yeah, Towers is fun if you enjoy like that aspect. If you like the flight sim ATC aspect of it. Let me see, what else do I have? I'm trying to think. I just downloaded Farming Simulator 22 yesterday, as we were talking about. So I just started getting into that. I thought I'd try it out. And I've watched CJ play that. And so I thought I would give it a try. I think I mentioned ATS already. I've played that for a little bit. I think I did maybe 1 or 2 like deliveries. I do want to get the steering wheel and stuff for that though. Oh, I also I am a huge fan of the classic Roller Coaster Tycoon games. I I played the crap out of that when I was in high school over the summer between my junior and senior year, literally all summer. I was at my dad's visiting, and I was just roller coaster tycooning it up. It was a lot of fun. Let's see what
Roller
else do I
Coaster
have.
Tycoon, yes.
Yeah, I have my 6 days in Fallujah, which I enjoy playing. It is pretty difficult though. I've had we've had some fun playing it, but you definitely need like a squad to go
Oh
through and a
yeah,
fire team to go through there and play
yeah.
that. Otherwise, you're not getting anywhere.
Otherwise, you
Um,
are screwed, man.
where are you going? Nowhere.
Nowheres. You're not even getting past the first two walls, bro.
No, you are
What you doing? Where you going?
I have Planet Coaster, which is also pretty cool.
Hard. That's another hard one to really.
It is a little bit
The
difficult.
controls, the mat, all of that to master all that. It gets a little.
It takes time. It does.
Yeah.
I have Ready or Not. I have yet to play that, and I have Police Simulator and Fire Simulator and Construction Simulator that I have yet to play. I did get Chivalry 2, and I went through the first, like the training for it, because I know Benzo was looking for somebody to play, um, and it was interesting. It wasn't, I guess, what I thought it would be. I don't mind doing like a stream of it or playing with somebody with it, but it's not something that I will probably do too much of unless people request it. Because I will play my others that I play more frequently. And then another big one is Train Simulator. I've always been interested in trains. I had model trains when I was a kid. I always wanted to be one of those big railroad modelers, when I got older, having a basement or a garage full of like just a huge like city set up with, a shit ton of different, you know, rail lines and um, all that stuff. Um, so yeah, so I enjoy the train simulator. They got a new one that just is coming out. It's actually in beta right now. I think it's called SimRail. Um, so that looks like it's just kind of an updated train simulator. Um, and let's see, what else do I have?
I got you
Yeah,
guys.
I think that's about it. Oh, I have 911 operator too, which is kind of cool.
Ooh,
I played
JB.
that
I
for a
feel like
little while.
JB would be really good at that. Institute. They were really. We had some really great dispatchers
That
that
one's
went
more of just kind of
LEO.
like a click. It's not you're not like fully engaged with like the voice aspect. Like it's just like a
Oh,
click and you get so many people to your department or whatever. You get a couple police, so then you get all these calls pop up, and you have to, one cop here, one cop there, and then you're out of cops, and you have like a certain amount of time that they need to respond before the call like goes away, or you get points taken away or whatnot. It's been a while since I've played that.
it's been a
Um,
while
it wasn't too bad though.
since
But
I could hold my
I tried
head up.
7D2D. I don't know what that is. I have not heard of
ATS is my sleepy time game. Makes me want to go to bed after driving. ATS always, it always starts off with, I'm going to be super professional about this and legit. I'm going to use my blinkers, stop at red lights, do the speed limit, check my mirrors, back in my load. But it always ends with me doing 115, blowing through red lights. You need patience to be able to play American Truck Simulator, but regardless, usually when I play it, I'm rolling with folks, so it's just fun regardless. So, but that's exactly how it always. Go watch any of my ATS streams. It starts off with me using signals and speed limits and this and that, and then it always just ends with me just being like, okay, I just, although in real life I feel like I would really enjoy it. Aside from not seeing my family, like if I grew up and started trucking at like 18. I met my wife. Shit, I met my wife at younger than 18. But if I didn't meet my wife, if I didn't have kids, if I just grew up and just went as a trucker I think I would like it because I enjoy driving. Yeah, it gets tiresome. It really does. But like when we went to Tennessee and that, Jenny's like, "Do you want to fly? Do you want to fly? Do you want to fly?" It's like I'm scared shitless to fly. Mad Griffin, this guy has offered to buy me. Well, I don't want to. Well, fly me down to where he lives. I could have met him in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I could have met him by now, but I'm just so afraid to fly. I can still hear you, Squint.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, what's up? I am chill. What's up, dude? I know, John. I know, but I really do enjoy driving, though. I really do.
7 days today. Okay, I gotcha. I haven't heard of that. I'll have to check it out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Gigi, I have to go pull a house flipper. I have not heard of that, but I do kind of like stuff like that. I've kind of played some of those on my phone. I got to pop out for a second, Jeff. One of my dogs has a cactus sticker in him, so I got to go pull it out.
Oof.
So give me a couple minutes and I'll be right back, okay?
All right, buddy. Be right here.
All right. Yep.
I'm doing good, chill. How you doing? What's up, Lethal Mender? Flying to Tennessee is a lot better than driving. The roads in Tennessee are absolutely the worst. 80 down the highway, and all of a sudden, a pothole the size of... Actually, I didn't run into any of that problem. I think one of the main things that I really remember, one of the things that stood out to me was going through Kentucky. If there's anybody in here from Kentucky, I apologize to you, but your highways are disgusting. It wasn't, bits and pieces of Kentucky here and there were dirty. It was the entire time through Kentucky, there was just trash on the side. Now, I live in a city in New York, and I am not not shy, but I'm no stranger to trash on the highway. Believe me. But Kentucky, oh my God, it was I'm talking not just, people throwing cups and shit out the window, maybe a to-go box out the window. This was full bags of garbage, shopping carts, fucking mattresses, burnt up cars. I don't know what it is. I think before I drove through Kentucky, I have probably seen one burnt up car on the side of the highway my entire life. Nuh-uh. You drive through Kentucky, saw about 4 of them. Not in the same part. I honestly, chill, I cannot remember. Whatever part is closest would take me from New York to, wasn't it Ball, Kentucky? But I feel like it had to do with baseball. Maybe not. Field? I don't know. I could have sworn it had Ball in the name. But it was so bad. It was so bad. And one thing I do know about Tennessee, particularly where CJ lives, I'm not going to say what city he lives in, but golly, he has got to have the lowest crime rate. That city has got to have the lowest crime rate in the world. It might have been Northern Kentucky. Yeah, because we went through Cincinnati, yes. Yep. But where CJ lives, his city, every block has a cop sitting there. Every block. And they have police and sheriffs all around. It was just every single block was a cop or two sitting there running radar or just kind of, chillaxing there. I also, given thanks and shout outs earlier, with everybody that has supported the channel, I also want to give a shout out to not just my wife for dealing with, this issue that I'm going through with my, you all know I have peripheral neuropathy. which is nerve pain in the feet, right? And it gets really, really bad. Even if I'm standing there for 10, 15 minutes, my son and I put up Christmas lights yesterday. And for the rest of the day, I knew it, but it was worth it to spend time with my son and put up lights. But I knew the whole rest of the night that I was just going to, and I was. And, you know, so I want to give a shout out to my wife for kind of dealing with this and me being, you know, out of work and getting half pay. But I also want to give a shout out to, and he's in the chat, Uncle Scott, I believe he's in the chat, and my Aunt Chrissy, his wife, as they have been helping me out a lot as well. And that's all I'm going to say about that. They know how and why, and I just want to, you know, tell you all that when you see Uncle Scott, show that man as much fucking love as you can, because him and my Aunt Chrissy, they're just fucking godsends, amazing people, and they come through. They come through for your boy, and very, very thankful, Uncle Scott. There he is right there. Love you, big guy. Very thankful for you guys. And that is my real Uncle Scott. That is my real uncle right there. My blood uncle, my mama's brother. Right there. You back, Squint?
I am back.
He is back. We got about 20 more minutes on the live stream here. My son was able to go get my other son from the bus, so that's why I'm able to be on right now this long. Usually I'm off around 3. Took a trip to L.A. Is L.A. pretty dirty? It's not all bells and whistles like on TV. Okay. And there we go. Any other questions? It was horrible in Philadelphia. Ooh. Better hope JT ain't still in this chat. JT, he's from the city of brotherly love, right? That's Philadelphia, right? City of brotherly love. I believe it is.
Yep. Gigi,
Thomas,
do you have any
what's up,
questions?
What kind of underwear do you wear? Boxer, briefs, tighty whities?
Boxer briefs.
Amen. Amen. Boxer, how about this? Are you ready for Christmas?
No.
Yeah, same.
Yes and no.
What are you hoping Santa brings you for Christmas?
I honestly have nothing on my Christmas list.
Same. Like I'm totally. I told my wife, I said, just
I'm
worry
like that
about the
every
kids. Yeah, just
I'm
worry
like
about the
that every
kids.
year.
You just want to make sure your kids have an amazing Christmas. Although you guys are kind of taking it lightly, right? Because you're planning a Disney trip, right?
We're planning a Hawaii trip for
Or
next
Hawaii. That's right, Hawaii trip. Yep.
So I this year I don't know how deep. I mean, I'm planning on buying everybody like airline gift cards. I did it for my wife for her birthday. I got her
Hell yeah.
$50 in Southwest gift cards.
Can't go wrong.
So,
Well, if you
yeah.
fly, you can't go wrong. What's up, Thomas L? How you doing, bud?
Yeah, I mean, well, the only way to get there is to fly. So
I got everything
but
I
it's gonna be
need.
expensive.
Yeah, it
I
is.
saw this meme the other day that says, "I don't need a Christmas list because I buy everything that I want."
Jesus, don't. I hope Jenny's not still in the chat.
My wife will tell me that all the time. She's like, "I can't ever buy you anything for Christmas because you just buy everything on your own." I'm like, "Well, then you don't have to worry about buying me anything."
Jenny asked me, "What can I get you? What can I get you? What can I get you?" And it's like, I don't know. I don't really. There's nothing. I'm so happy with everything I have. I don't know. I don't know what to tell her. So I don't know. You know what I really do want though, but it's way too expensive. But they got these lights that you put them on your house. They're like permanent, all year round lights. You hide them under your soffits and shit. And they like light up your house. Like no matter what the holiday is, there's a color scheme for all. Those things are fucking amazing, but they're like $900 for 100 feet. It's nutso, man. Coffee mug mod QC, what's going on? Spider says I'm so happy right now. Why? Because of your monetization? Spider, unless you already got somebody else in mind, can I, CJ, I'm going to look it up right now. I'm going to be selfish. Can I be your first membership? Unless somebody already called dibs. Deputy Dangamug, yes.
Hey, Squint mug's also a perfect gift for Christmas. Just putting it out there.
With his autograph on it.
Yes, with my autograph.
They're like the Govee lights, which I have for my TV, but I got those at an amazing deal. But these are like, fuck, I can't remember the name of them because, they're Govee. Yeah, they're Govee, Govee. I have them for the back of my TV, and the cool thing is, CJ, I sent you the video. It's like when I'm watching football and they're on the field, like everything around the TV, whatever color, Tomcat of Roto, welcome to the channel. Whatever color is going to the edge of the screen is the color that will shine on the wall behind it. They're pretty fucking sick.
That's super cool. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, but right here,
Govee. New house.
150 feet, $450. So they're expensive. Hey, buddy. Hi.
Well,
can I say
speaking
hi?
of being selfish,
There's the little guy
I'm
right there.
definitely selfish about how excited I am to see you open your gift today.
I'm excited.
I can't wait.
I'm excited. Yeah, we're gonna. I'm wondering if I should just do it at the beginning of the patrol. I'm live at 8.
Patrol, because I know there's a lot of people that are going to be patrolling. Well, so I know, like, I'm sure Hash will probably want to see it. Other people that will be patrolling, like, they're going to be, oh, well, I'm patrolling, I'm not going to be able to watch. So, yeah, do it at the beginning of your stream so that people that are patrolling can pop in, watch it, and then go patrol.
Yeah, so if you want to see what Squint sent, make sure to come back at 8 o'clock tonight. Who's Anthony? You did it, Spider. You got it, bud. GG coffee mug I want. My wife says she was going to get me one. Oh. Well, I'll tell you what. For everybody in here, if you do go to the merch store, this is usually a members-only perk.
What's that, buddy?
Right now is a promo that's GG member. So if you drop that promo code in checkout, oh, my son. Oh, right. He was. Oh. Jesus, man. GG member will get you free shipping. So if that will help you out there, man, it's that's all I could do is the free ship because the mugs, pretty much everything on my merch stores priced for very little. I think the most profit I get is off of a hoodie, and I think it's like $2, $2 or $3. Everything else is at the very lowest price, just to give y'all some dope shit, comfortable shit, and just kind of have the GG brand out there, you know. So yeah, the coffee mug, GG member at checkout, you'll get free shipping right there. Anthony is your son, bro. Oh, your wife's in the chat too. Hello, Code Blue Gaming wife. Code Blue Gaming's wife. Unlimited supply of Red Bull. Ooh, no. That would probably be super unhealthy for me. That would be a bad move. If you could get anything in the world, Squint, for Christmas, what would it be? Not anything in the world, but, you know, 100,000 or less, what would it be?
A good question.
One thing. Everybody in my chat probably already knows what mine would be.
A new boat.
A new boat? You could probably get a pretty decent fucking boat for 100,000, right?
Wouldn't even have to be brand new. It would just be new to me. But
right?
Yeah, there's plenty of like boats that I want that are under 100K.
Jesus, Uzi. Oh my god. He said a divorce. Fester got it right. SRT. That's yes, sir. Hellcat.
Yeah, that's your number one right there.
Absolutely.
Hellcat. Actually, you probably want you'd want the demon.
The wide body red eye Hellcat. Well, those are over 100,000. But yes, the Demon, the what Benjamin just said, the red eye Hellcat jailbroken. Wow, you talk about it's like 900 horsepower. Yes. Yes. I would want 100,000 subs so I can get that plat. Yeah, well, CJ, you're gonna get that regardless. Fucking Uzi said a divorce, Jesus. Or Lancer. I love Mitsubishi Lancers. People sleep on those cars, but man, they are fucking fast. Fast for a 4-cylinder.
I wish I had my my Subaru that I had when I was stationed in Japan. I wanted to bring that thing back to the States with me, but because of the
right-hand drive.
Well, it had nothing to do with the right-hand drive. There's plenty of people that bring back right-hand drives. The car itself, I would have had to purchase 4 more so they could do crash testing on them.
Jesus.
Because they don't have like all the safety.
Yeah, it was something
standards, like,
similar for the
listed as here in the
Skyline
States.
too. The Skyline too had it was their emissions, the right-hand drive, a bunch of things that prevented, but people were smuggling them in and getting them here. And
so the only caveat to that, so now, once a vehicle becomes 25 years old, you can bring it over to the States without any like requirements to have it fixed before you can get it out of the port. Because a lot of the stuff, like if you wanted to bring back like say an R34 Skyline, you had to have like all the glass replaced, you had to have all the emission stuff taken care of, you had to have the doors reinforced, and God knows whatever else had to be done before, unless you made it specifically a race car or titled it specifically as a race car, which means you couldn't drive it on like city, state, federal highways. In order to be registered as a drivable on-highway vehicle, you had to go by, well, depending on the port, that's another issue too, is depending on what port. If you ported it in like Seattle, then it was a little bit different than if you ported it in California, because California has all those stupid smog restrictions and all that, so you have to put a smog pump on your car and all that. Regardless of whether or not you're titling it and registering it in a different state, it had to meet California requirements in order to be road legal or street legal. So that all depended on what state you had it, that it came over to and got shipped to. But yeah, once a car is 25 years old or older, a lot of those restrictions go away. For state of Arizona, cars that are 25 years and older no longer require emissions. And you can even get they have the historical vehicle plates that you can get for them, and pretty much do whatever you want with them, because they accept them as being like the hot rod type vehicles, or sort of that like vintage car, so they know that people do stuff to them and they don't require all that stuff that they do for cars that are 24 years and younger or newer.
right.
But yeah, my Subaru, I would have had to have the doors reinforced, and I would have had to have all the glass replaced to be shatter resistant. And then I believe I would have had to have like all the O2 sensors changed out, in addition to purchasing 4 others so that they could crash test them. So I was like, yeah, that's...
Don't say it, Game Config. What's up, Big Rig?
Had it been now, a couple more years, and I could have shipped it over without any issues. But at some point, when I make a shit ton of money, I do plan on ordering a right side drive vehicle. And it will probably be, I don't even know what it would be, because I have quite a few that I would love to have a right side drive for. So.
Man, they got some sick fucking cars that go flying down the highways of Tokyo, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Some of the makers, they like, even if you get them like in Japan or like in Europe, whatever, they're actually built to U.S. standards, and you don't have to do anything to them. But it's like a lot of the Japanese or cars that are made for places like Japan, they don't have as stringent of requirements like we do. So they're the vehicles that are made specifically for use in Japan end up being more of a pain in the ass to ship to the U.S. because of all the requirements that we have to in place on the vehicle.
Full of pictures of each GG sips. That would be pretty cool. Mr. Game Config, not even gonna lie. Wow, 5.5 thousand hours. Shit, Spider. Hell yeah, man. Really happy for you, bro. Like, I'm really happy for you, man.
Yeah, me too.
Anytime you see one of your boys or girls, you know, that you watch and you're subscribed to and you're rooting for, anytime you see them, you know, hit that threshold, it's pretty amazing. I know Hash is very, very close. Like, Hash could do the 500 out. By the way, Squint and Stati, I got you guys are in my description there. I'm sorry that
Appreciate
took so long. I don't know why that took so long. I apologize.
We all get busy. It happens.
Yeah, Hash is only 120 away. 120 away from 1,000 subscribers.
You're creeping on that 20K.
Yeah, man.
Getting there.
I'm so stoked. Danny Oxide, what's popping? Don't mind me just watching. Right now we are currently at we passed 600, so we're at 19,603. So we passed 19,600, y'all. That is amazing, dude. Squint, I never ever thought never ever thought that I would ever make it to this point. When I started my channel, dude, I mean, my first 13 subscribers were all my family members. I was at a birthday party and I went in and I was like, Ma, you know, my brother, my sisters, nieces, nephews, aunts, uncles, told them all, yeah, go subscribe. Never did I think never did I think I would ever get to close to 20,000 subscribers. Fuck, 10,000, 5,000.
That's just the beginning.
Yeah.
The beginning.
You
reach a lot farther than you think you do.
You do, and you got to have the want for it. You got to have that drive. But you can't. I think one thing that I see people do is they do YouTube. Actually, there's not many people that do it, but I have seen people in the past do it for the money and not for the love. And if you're starting off for doing it for the money, it's going to be an even harder road, right? You got to do it because you love it. You know what I mean? And it just, I don't know. I just love it. Like I said, if I could have my dream job, it would be this. I wish nothing more than to be able to go to my job, my work, February 21st and say, hey, you know what? I'm making it over there on YouTube, which I am, but not enough to say, you know, it's really the health insurance. That's, you know, my job has really good health insurance and it's expensive, especially here in New York. So, you know, that's one of the main reasons, one of the main things that's keeping me there. But you got to want to do it for the love. You got to want to do it for the love, you know, and yeah, like Spider said, for the hobby. But yes, Mike did come in and just casually dropped $300. Like, boom. Right after Fester dropped 500 and Dazzo dropped 20 through Stream Elements. But pretty amazing. 354, Squint. 2 hours went by quick.
Yeah, it does. Time does fly. I mean, I feel like this flew by faster than when we play golf.
Yeah, we were going to do golf today, and we were like, just do it kind of, just a chat, you know, just a...
I like it, though. I like it.
Yeah.
Kind of like a precursor to Meet the Gamers.
Yeah. Which will be coming back. We just don't know when.
Sorry, Angel said, is Gigi going to invite you to Meet the Gamers, or is the next employee need to make it happen once they start again?
What? Wait, say that again?
Excuse me. Angel said, is Gigi going to invite you to Meet the Gamers, or does an ex-employee need to make it happen once they start again?
Well, he's talking about himself because he's an ex-employee. He was great at it, too. He was so amazing at it. Him, Crossy, and Sneaky Octo. We're pretty fucking good at it. And we got Gamertron, who does head of security over there, and is still, to this day, Gamertron is still keeping up with the Discord and just doing a great job over there. Dazzo. It's just, but yes, 100%, we would have Squint on Meet the Gamers.
And I know you would. I know you got a lot of
yeah,
and stuff to go through.
1,000,000%. No, it's just something as easy as you just filling out all you got to do is, you wouldn't even have to apply. I would just hit them up and be like, yo, schedule in Squint. And then all you got to do is just, we do have all the guests fill out a release form so that you give us permission to use your face, your voice, your logo, because we use it on our thumbnails. And, you know, we're making money off of these videos because we're monetizing. There's ad revenue. So, you know, we have to make sure that you guys and gals are okay with us using your image and logos for thumbnails and such, you know.
Of course, you can use my face.
Anytime. Use my ass.
Yeah.
What's up, Chris Horseman? Chris Horseman, it's your birthday month, man. December 29th, right? It's okay, Danny. Yeah, we're going to be wrapping it up here. John, we got you, buddy. We got you. So happy early birthday, Chris Horseman. I saw everybody's birthdays in Chris's Chris Roman's Discord there. It's got people put their birthdays in there, and I saw that Chris Horseman's was coming up. All right. Well, I think that's a wrap, Squint.
All righty.
This was great. We should do this more often. Maybe bring in more folks. Hash and everybody we usually golf with, and just kind of, you know, get the same people that we golf with, but just shoot the shit instead.
Shoot the shit, yeah.
Or do one round of golf and then one round. Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
We should start a series called Coffee and Golf.
Yeah.
Drinks and golf. That way you can drink whatever you choose. I think that would be great.
Yeah. I'm down.
The first hour, we just drink some fucking coffee, talk shit, and then go golf, or vice versa. Angel, I was saying how amazing you are. I really was. Oh, I really was.
He was.
I was. You are an amazing human being.
He wasn't talking bad about you.
All right, Squint. Yeah, I'm watching you.
Come on, I saw you.
All right, Squint. Well, I'll see you in the chat. I'm excited for 8 o'clock, man, to open up whatever it is you sent.
I feel selfish with how excited I am, because I totally want this for you. I know you're gonna love it, and I didn't send this to you to like make a spectacle of myself. I sent it to you because it's from the heart. But I'm just super excited to watch you open it and to see the look on your face when you open it, because I think you're just gonna absolutely love it. I know you're gonna love it.
Is it the keys to a Hellcat?
If I could, I totally would. If I could give you $1 million, I would.
I know you would, brother. I know you would. Angel, I love you too, man.
This is the next closest thing that I can do.
I'm ready for it, man. I'm excited for it, and I will not open it. I will not open. One could only wish, Spider. I will not open it until I know you are in the chat. All right, so.
Gotcha. I appreciate it. I'll make sure that I'm there.
All right, love you, bro. Thank you for coming and hanging out for a little bit, and
always.
We'll see you tonight.
We'll talk more about setting up that coffee and golf.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I think we should do that.
I like it. I really like it.
All right.
All right, man. Well, have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you tonight on SLRP.
All right, just a few hours, bud. I'll see you there.
All righty.
All right, later.
Later.
Mr. Squint Gaming, ladies and gentlemen. Frankie, what's going on, man? Appreciate it. I did not watch the game. I did not watch the game last night. All right, folks, that is going to do it. We will be live tonight, 8 o'clock, and I'm really going to talk to Hash and them and see about doing that. I think that would be a great idea. Coffee and drinks. coffee and drinks, man. Just have some drinks for an hour and then play a round of golf. I think that would be a great idea. So stay on the lookout for that. Yeah, for sure. Everybody, thank you so much. Statui, I got you in my description, and you will forever reside in there. It does black out, and we're going to be streaming it right here. We're going to stream it and then do a react video to it. I think that's going to be a great idea. Take care, Michael. Statui, thank you so fucking much. I love you. Fester, I love you. Dazzo, I love you. Miss Gamer, love you. Thank you so much for the amazing donations in the gifted memberships there. I just can't ask for a better community. You all are absolutely amazing. And you treat me so well. And I am very, very blessed to have you all in my life. So thank you. Make sure you're here at 8 o'clock, as Squint has also sent something in the mail. Sort of an early Christmas gift. And we are going to open it tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you are not going to want to miss that. He says it's going to make me cry. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of nervous to open it live. I'm kind of nervous to open it live. But we will, because that's his wish and that's what he wants. So if you want to witness that, come back here at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tonight for our SLRP stream. Love you all so much. We will see you in just a few hours. Until next time, everybody, God bless. Take care. Stay in prayer. Love one another. And peace out. We will see you all tonight. Later, y'all. Peace.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, where I had sometimes played chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So I dream on to someday find that vintage love. I kept on looking, but everyone's such a bore. And out of a sudden, you came through the door. At the next table, your whiskey neat, the lights were dimmed as